trajectory. Imminent impact. Imminent impact.
Oof, I always hate rough landings. Greetings everyone, I am Blair and welcome to Planet Crafter Prime. This is our first episode of our new Planet Crafter playthrough. We'll probably end up with multiple seasons. Season 1 is on the main default planet Prime. If you're not familiar with it, in Planet Crafter, you are a convict who has been sent to this harsh planet to terraform it and get it ready for colonization. So we're on our own. We have what's in the contents of that box. We have a little crafter. And apparently, we have an email, a message to read. On the left, you'll see some steps to get us going, little goals it wants us to do. Bottom left, from top to bottom, that's health, hydration, and oxygen. We have to manage all of them. There'll be things to help us with all of them. Top right is the terraformation index. The higher that goes, the more things we unlock and stuff we can do. If we go to our inventory, we've got our standard inventory. And this is our gear tech inventory where we load up stuff. So, now there is first person in this game. I've gotten so used to playing it in... third person in this game. I've got so used to playing it in first person, I usually just stay there. So, but you do now have the option for that. In regards to the settings, the only setting that I changed that's not standard is one that, well, if you're familiar with the channel and you've seen some of my other series, it won't come unexpected. We do not drop any inventory on death. That's just the way I am. I don't believe in making corpse runs or falling into a death spiral as you die again and again and again trying to get your stuff back. So that's the only change. Everything else is set on the default settings. So let's get in here. Read the message. Welcome to your assigned planet. Your mission is to advance the terraformation process of this world. You'll need to generate O2, heat, and pressure. First, reach 175 TI and create a blue atmosphere. Sentinel Corp. Year 3058. Sentinel Corp. Yes, the ones that sent us here. Alright, let's check out what's in the box. Click on it. Alright, we have some food. We'll want to keep one of those with us. We have oxygen. And we have water. The seed we want to keep because we'll need that later. Food. For the first part of the game, you have to find it because until you get food growers, you can't grow it. So you have to find it in different places. Oxygen and water we will be able to make. If we come over here to our handy dandy little crafter, we can make oxygen. Needs cobalt. We can make ice with, or water with ice. We will want to make our construction tip. Deconstruction. The light's not necessary, but it will help later on. Backpack is an expansion for our backpack. Gives us be able to carry more. And the oxygen tank will give us more oxygen supply. So we need those two first. So we need 1, 2, 3 iron, 2 cobalt, and magnesium. Let's go. And we just look at the resources. Left click to get it. Alright. Grab that so we have some more water later. 2 cobalt, magnesium, that's the other one. What do we got? 1, 2 iron. Need another cobalt. Up, up. Back into our little hut here. I don't want to use the oxygen bottles if I don't have to. I'll show. We'll go over. There is something else we can do to extend that, but for this right here, we're good. There's some more iron. I need one more of those and that cobalt over there, I believe. Alright, let's see if we can go and increase our backpack. Grab more ice while we're at it. I'll just keep grabbing stuff till I got a full backpack. Ta-da! Alright, let's see here. Now, nice thing is, used to be we would make these and then we'd have to equip them. Watch this. This is cool. They made this change at some point, and I'm so happy for it. By the way, this game is developed by Miju Games. It started with two people, a man and a woman. He would do all the techie coding. She did all the art. They have since been able to increase their team to, I think it's 5 or 6 total. But it's a little team that does this game, and it's great. This is really an incredible game. They've greatly improved the graphics on it and such. I mean, I fell in love with it right off the bat. And again, it's one of those first-person games I can play for quite a while without getting sick. That's good, because I tend to. But we have the iron. Boom, there's our backpack. Hey, you want to see something cool? Oh, it didn't auto put it in. Huh. Well, left click, there. You see that? He gave us an extra row. See, watch. 3 rows, 4 rows. Ta-da! Now, we should also have... Yep, we've got everything to make our bigger OT tank. See, it's 100 at the bottom. We equip it. Boom. 140. A little bit extra is very valuable. Now, I'm going to... Too many games. I keep forgetting which one does what. It's left click to open stuff in this one. So right now, that's all we can do is mine and open things. So we need 2 silicon, 2 magnesium, 3 of each. So we'll start out, we need 3 silicon, 3 magnesium total. So, let's go. Now you notice our meters are getting lower. So we will have to watch that. 2 and 1. Two and 2. 3 and 2. 3 and 3. Okay. And I'm gonna grab some cobalt while we're out here so we can make sure we have extra oxygen. Okay. Alright. Let's get in here because, yep, our oxygen's getting low. And voila. Alright. So we can make our construction chip. And we can make our deconstruction chip. So now we equip those. Shift and click. So that's full for now. That's fine. We'll get an expansion to it later. We do want to drink some water. So I'm going to grab the ice. I can't remember how many I can do with this. So normally it's click and it's good. If you hold control and can make more than one, it won't kick you out. So now we go here, we drink one, put one away. That increased that. I'm going to wait on the food. This food will give us 40 out of, I think it's 100, so it'll give us about half. I don't want to waste it, so we're going to let the food get lower before we take more. Oh, and oxygen. I want to make more oxygen. There we go. put those two away. Okay, so if we look now at our new message received, can I get it here? No. So we're going to be getting messages. We're not going to be able to read them until we get through to where we can set up an antenna and stuff. So we'll have to wait on that. But if I mouse scroll, see the hammer? That's construct. Some meteor storm or just one of those storms? Okay. Now if I do that and I tab. No, not tab. Now I'm trying to remember the controls for it. Z? B? V? Okay, hang on. I gotta look up the controls. Oh, there it is. Q for the build. Hit Q. This shows us everything we can build and what it takes to be able to build it. Furniture. Kind of cool to decorate with. Tables, we'll use those to put stuff on, like these monitors and stuff. Storage. Heaters. Generate heat. Your wind turbines are your energy source. Drills are what we use to generate pressure. Vegetube is what we'll use to start generating oxygen. And of course, your crafting station, a higher end one than what we've got here in the pod. Your living compartments, the door to get in, stairs if you want. You can build it on grids, and you can have lights. So, to make a compartment is 2 iron and 1 titanium. To make the door to get in is iron, titanium, silicon. Remember the number 3, 2, 1. 3 iron, 2 titanium, 1 silicon. If you can keep that on you the whole time, you carry with you a compartment to step in and get oxygen. So let's go find 2 more iron, 2 titanium. Yeah, this is titanium. Looks like little brains. That's the way I always think about it. Sorry. There's our titanium. Whoops. That makes 2 iron. There's our silicon. 3 iron. 3, 2, 1. Now, see, all I would have to do is hit Q. Get this to where it can go. Now, hit Q again. Put a door on it. Now, we're going to wait a minute. But yeah, see how we've got down to 145? Step in. Oxygen refills. Now, why did we need to deconstruct? If I scroll my mouse one more, and we get all the materials back. Ta-da! Now, you will find chests like this everywhere. We're going to this area here, all this area down in this little bowl here. Once we get where we've got the planet to the point where we're getting rain, God, look how beautiful this is. This will flood. So I don't mind getting these chests. Look at all those resources. Right now I'm going to take this. I'll take the other seed. And I'm going to take the iron just because it can tend to be a little harder to find. Aluminum we'll come back for. But normally, like if we find a bunch of chests up there and stuff, I'll want to leave them alone until later in the game. The chests, what's inside them, depends on what stage of the game you're in. So the further into the game you are, the more you know, the better stuff that's in them. So if you leave them alone, if you open them now, it'll have early game stuff like that one did, which is very helpful early game. But if you leave some of them alone and don't get them till later, then you can quite possibly have stuff that you're going to need then. This up here auto sorts everything. in case you need it. Now, like I said, this whole area here is going to flood. So what we want to do, you see that rock there? That's safe height. We could go up there. That's a crashed ship. We will explore it at some point later here. But that is safe height. All of this is going to be flooded. Now, you can swim down and get everything, but you don't want your base underwater. You'll drown. So, we're going to head up that way. Now, first, we're going to come in here. I'm going to grab one more food to have with us, and I'm going to go ahead and eat one. See, it didn't quite fill us up, but that was far enough down I felt okay doing so. I'll drink the water because I don't feel bad. I can get ice. It's all around. We can see a bunch of it now. So we are going to head up for that upper spot, and that's where we're going to set up our permanent base. So, here we go. But yeah, this is a pretty game. The fact that just 2 people did this blows my mind. If you shift, you do go quicker. I believe it uses oxygen and your water a little quicker. I'm not 100% sure on that, but we're going to get up here and see all this will be flooded. But if I come up here, this is the level. The water's basically going to come up to right about there. So we come up here, and all this area here, nice, flat, available. This is where we're building. You can build anywhere. You can build all the way over there or all the way over there, but I'm just going to come here. First thing I'm going to do is get my little hut set. There it is. Up, because we're low on oxygen. That was a little closer than I wanted. Woo! Low power. Yeah. One thing about power, it's planet-wide. So when I start setting up power, no matter where I am on the planet, anything I build draws off of the total power I have built on the planet, which is kind of cool. Later on, we'll find spots that have solar panels up. I'll tear them down, put them back up right there. So they're just there, providing power for us. Free power. But this isn't necessarily where I want this. But to start with, I'm going to need to clear some of this out. So, we'll just go along, start picking everything up. So what I'll do, I'll get some of this cleared out and build up some of the base. Probably put it on platforms. I hate floaties. And I'll bring you back at that point. See you in a few. Alright, we are just about done here. Got everything out of this one now, so I just deconstruct it. As you can see, we've gathered enough stuff to build a little, well, and yes, they do lock to each other. That's what that symbol means. A little 3x3 hut. Come on in here. As you can see, now we got all this room going. Later, you can learn bigger compartments that don't have this in the middle of the intersection. But we've got our storage back here. Nice thing. First thing you put in, it'll show a little picture of what's in there. We've got iron here. I'm going to go ahead and put titanium there too. We've got our silicon and magnesium. And then here, we've got this stuff. Now, this is all we have left with us as far as food, water, oxygen. I did have to use some. What we want to do is go ahead. I'm going to make our way back to the original pod. I want to get everything we've got back there in storage, mostly food and water, and deconstruct what we can. We also need some more iron because we still need to make wind turbines for power. No power, nothing's going to run, and we'll just be sitting here. So let's go ahead and head towards the original pod. Just cruise along. I'll pick up 1 or 2 iron as we find them as we go. Oh, there's one. Come on, back here to the pod. Pod, there you are. Yeah, we'll want to try and get, when we go gathering resources, we want to try and do it from around here, just because Arrow does that. By the way, if you want to move more than one of a kind, if you want to move, like, say I want to move all of these into that container, if I hold Control and click, it moves all of them. Just a little tip. We can deconstruct that. We cannot deconstruct that. We cannot deconstruct the pot. So this will just have to stay there. And see, there's the little vents converting, making air for us. So we'll take this back, see if we can't pick up a little more ice. I mean, we've got a couple water with us. We've got a decent amount of oxygen. But we'll pick up some ice and iron on the way back to the base here. Oh, hey. Hi. And hi. Thank you. Okay, we may just be picking it up and then going back. Yep, that's it. Full inventory. We'll stop, top off our O2, and head back to base. Oh, and you don't have a limit of how many bases you can make. In fact, early game, one of the strategies you can do is, that little hut we made, the little 1x1? You can go as far as your oxygen can take you, almost done, put one down. Go that distance again towards a different direction, put one down. Just have them scattered about. Know that you are your oxygen's worth away from being able to refill your tanks. From safety. Let's get in here. Alright. I'm gonna keep the iron. So let's put that. That much oxygen. Put all the lerma in there. We'll do more storage later. Alright. So, I like to come over to this hill here, designate this area here where my power goes. We're going to start off with wind turbines, then we get small solar cells, large solar ones, then we get into the nuclear. Uh-oh. That sounds like... Nope, no meteors yet. Okay, cool. I don't mind. So we go Q. Time to put power. Oh, if you hold Control, you can continue to make the same thing as long as you have the stuff in your inventory to make it. There, 1, 2, 3, yeah, 5 watts of power. Or megawatts, or whatever. Back into Heidi. Yes, I know, oxygen low. So the next thing we want to make is going to be the crafting station for sure. So we can make our own oxygen, water, that kind of thing. Let's go ahead and drink a water. So we need more iron. What I could do, I'll go grab for the crafting station And then we're also going to need more iron for drills. Then we'll go and, yeah, iron needed for everything we need. So I'm going to hunt more up. There's another storage box. In fact, I'll show you this box. Another storage box we want to get over this way. Right there, if I remember right. It's in this area. Yeah, that's it. I see iron as we're going, but I want to see what's in the storage box first. Oh, chip. That'll be important for later. Cloth is valuable. We will take all the stone. I'll leave the uranium for now. I will take the food. I will take the oxygen. There we go. Oh no. We are getting low. Yeah, I know. You might. No, you're not going to get to see what happens when you run out of oxygen. Maybe you will. It gets real low. Starts to get dark. And then you step in. It'll go all the way dark. You'll hear your heartbeat start quicken. And then you'll spawn inside your, like here. So, yeah. Oh, I need silicon. I need to put some of this away. There we go, and I need silicon. Thank you. We need one silicon for this. Yeah, I'm going to put the crafting station right here, I think. You can build on these seams. It can be a little awkward sometimes, but... there we go. Now, if we look... exoskeleton. That's an important thing. We're going to build it. I need one more silicon and we can build it with what we've got on us. So you notice we kind of have only 4 spots. If we come build that exoskeleton, there we go. Now I'm going to take these out. In fact, I can take everything out. I like the exoskeleton to be in there first. Look at that. A whole nother row's worth. Basically, the exoskeleton is the expansion for your gear, while the backpack is the expansion for your normal inventory. And you know what? What do we need for the light? Silicon and 2 magnesium. Let's go ahead and put that in. We'll need it later. There we go. You know, I must be missing something in settings, because I could have sworn I played, when I first decided to get back into this, I could have sworn I played and stuff was auto-equipping. I'll have to look. If you're watching this and you know how to do that, just leave a comment, please. Let me know. Okay, so we've got that. We want to get our drill going, but I'm going to do something else first. We are going to... well, first we're going to eat a food before we get too low. We're going to set up a table right here. Here we go. Right there. Actually, I want that a little... no, that'll do. Then, let's see here. For the screens, it's iron, silicon, magnesium. First one we want is this one, so I need more silicon, I think, because I think I'm out. Let's go get some more. Be right back. I'll bring you back when we got what we want. Alright. Full inventory. Let's go ahead. First screen I want to put up is the energy levels. This enables us to see how much power we've got on the base, available for the base, how much we're using, what each equipment, how much it uses, stuff like that. So, click on here. There we go. We have 5 turbines producing 6 kilowatt. That means they're 1.2 each. Okay, good to know. Our crafting station takes half a kilowatt. The screen here takes 0.4. So we're using 0.9 out of 6. Available 5.1. So let's go ahead now. We should be able to, excuse me, put up, I need cobalt. Is that our first? Yep. See these meteors? They drop more resources. Oh, but don't get hit by one of them. It hurts. These are easy to dodge. There's some later that are real fast, come down real heavy. Actually, you know what? I need a cobalt. We're just going to run out here and grab the one I saw here. There. Well, you know what? I want to make some water for me to drink too. Thank you. Alright. So we're going to put the terraformation screen. This is our first important one. It shows us what level of oxygen, heat, and pressure we're at, and our total terraformation level. We don't have any levels because we haven't put anything up yet. Now we're going to need drills, which are titanium and iron. How much iron do I have? 1. Well, good enough to start with, I guess. We'll have to go out and get more, but oh, that's full. Whoops. Alright. Let's grab the 1 titanium we have. Oh boy. Let's go put the drill down. This first episode is kind of a give you an idea of the ropes of the game and stuff. And then there won't be so much show and tell as just do for a lot of the other. We're going to put the drill down here. Here it is. Drilling into the ground. What's up here? Any resources I want while I'm here? Leave the ice for now. But yeah, there's our drill. We need to put up a blueprint screen and stuff too. Yeah, that would help. That's going to cost us what? Iron. Get back in here. We're going to need to go out and look for more iron. Yes, there is a theme to that. Always happening. Go ahead and put those away. Now, if we look, you can see here, 0.2 NPA, we're at 11 pressure. It's slowly building up. And yeah, we go here, it shows us the drill's taking half a kilowatt. So, that's going. We need more of everything. Let's go get some more iron real quick so we can do a little bit more of this other stuff. Get a little bit of the basics set up. Hello, iron, my old friend. You've gone and vanished on me again. I'll let you know when we find some. Oh, there's another box. We'll go ahead and grab this box while we're out here. This is about the furthest out I like to grab boxes, just because I don't want to go too far over. That area over there is a good spot to find aluminum. There's more stuff all back there. There's a wreck there. We will be investigating that probably next episode. I'm just going to take everything. Oxygen. Thank you. Now this looks like where a meteor dropped. Yeah, see, we're not mining this stuff. We're just picking it up. Cool. Yeah, this is where one of those meteors hit, and I'm going to pick up the aluminum off the ground. This stuff, the stuff that's just laying there, does, I believe, after a while, fade away. Actually, you know what? Where'd that box go? There it is. I want to put something back away in it. Put the food back away in it for now so I can pick up another iron on the way back. Nope, that's silicon. There we go. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. And my oxygen bottle's gone already. Oh no! No! Guys, I screwed up. Oh! Oh! Woo! That is probably about as close as you can come. Holy crap. Okay. You know what? We need another box. That was... Whoo. That was far closer than I want to go next time. My goodness. Oh boy. Yeah, sorry. A little scarier than I wanted that to be. I wasn't planning on that. Okay. Oops, wait, I need one of those back. You can have that. And actually, I've got to do this. Boy, are we going through food quick. Oof. Seems a little quicker than normal. But we now need to set up our blueprint screen. Need that silicon. Thank you. Go ahead and set the blueprint screen here. And then I'll go show you what the blueprint screen is for. Remember this chip we found? Well, it contains a blueprint. This is another way to learn stuff. In fact, there are things. Wait a minute. Okay. Ah, there we go. So, you see down here? Decode blueprint microchip. We just learned how to make a mining speed chip. We also just learned a new oxygen tank. 2 mags, silicon, titanium, cobalt. Gotta go get a titanium. Whew. I still can't believe I cut it that close. So yeah, I think running makes your breath go quicker. Your oxygen. Which actually makes a lot of sense. Alright. So, need to make, this is what auto equips, if I remember right. Used to be, I had to take this out of my backpack, or unequip it, put it in my backpack to craft. Now, it realizes I already have it, so if I craft the upgrade, it auto equipped it. I like things in a certain order, so I'll unequip these and put them back. But, actually, yeah. But, there we go. Now we have 200 health, or oxygen. Oh, yeah. Meteor storms. You can, in the setup, when you set your game up, set up the frequency of those and such. I just leave it the way it is. So we still need a vegetative, a heater, the progress screen, and the food grower. So the food grower we're not going to get until we get up to 10 ppt of oxygen. That ain't happening. Backpack will get at 300 Ti for the terraform. So yeah, see, that's why it is. We hit the oxygen level for, or the pressure level for that oxygen. So let's see here. Veggie tube. We need an ice and a magnesium. Ice. Magnesium. And this is what we're going to use the lerma for. The seed. See, I like putting those over here, I think. So, put the vegetation tube down. Oops. Put it in corner. Click it. Tells you how to do it. We shift click, put the seed in there. You'll see it start to grow. And if you look there at the little box at the bottom, it's producing 0.15 oxygen per second. It uses the 0.35 kilowatts energy. Growth speed is 0.5. It's 30% fully grown. It'll hit full grow and be producing oxygen. We come over here. There we go. We're starting to produce oxygen. Ta-da! Now, we can go ahead and see about putting up the progress screen. Oh, we don't know it yet. What point do we get the progress screen, sir? We will get that when the heat gets built up. So one more adventure this episode. Heat takes iron, silicon, and iridium. We haven't seen that laying about, but there's a cave nearby that has plenty of it. So what we want to do is bring us a little hut. So we've got 1, 2, 3, got one of those. So we need to pick up another titanium while we're out. Okay, but I'll show you here real quick. Wait, how do we have food, oxygen, water? Okay, we're alright. You see where that looks like sand or dust is falling off there? The cave is right there. So we'll step in here, top off our oxygen, and let's go. We'll pick up some titanium and maybe another stone while we're on our way out. But yeah, once you know the game, you can set your base up anywhere you want. This is great because some of the stuff you're going to need right off the bat is right in this area. Just jog our way over here a little bit. Keep an eye on our levels. Last thing you want is for it to say oxygen critical and you suddenly go, oh wait, I need to build this. See that red glowing on the ground? That's the iridium. So for now, I'm just going to put this... Oh, I've got time. I can put it where I normally do. I normally come to right here and drop my little hut down. There we go. Now this little area is great not just for iridium, but that's aluminum. Oh, and back towards the back of the cave, there's an area I'll show you here. In fact, let's just go ahead and start there. There's an area up here. We come up. See, you can barely see it right there. But yeah, this is your iridium. Ta-da! That's what we're after. That is the main thing in this cave we want right now. That is it. We want to grab as much as we can right now. But if we hop up here, come up this ramp, you know what? I'm going to use both of these because I want to extend the time so we can see. See this ice? It's blocking out into a very important area. The other side of this ice is what's called a sulfur field. Sulfur is going to be another one that we need. If we come up to it, it tells us start melting at 500 NK heat. So when the heat, you get the heat raised on the planet to that level, this will start melting and then we can go through there. There's a bunch of different spots like that around. So that is very cool. I like how they do this. Different places open up, different stuff happens, some places get flooded. Oh, there's a box. Whoa, that's got some good stuff. I will take the food right off the bat. Thank you. There's another food. I will put an aluminum in there and take the food. Thank you. That's uranium. That'd be another one. These seeds are very important too. But we'll come back and grab those later. Right now, jump down here. We're gonna jump down to where our spot is. We're gonna recharge our oxygen. Yeah, I mean, we can set up boxes in here. It's fully powered. Interesting enough, the building bits themselves don't take up enough power to register against your amount. So, that's a good thing. You know what? We'll have to remember that bean seed is there. Beans are one of your best foods to have. Alright. So we have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Yeah, that's good. Let's go. Time to head back home. But yeah, this is the Iridium Cave. Nice little spot. We leave our hut back there so we have some place to get our air supply when we're there. Get a little better look at the wreck. we come on as we're coming back out this way, you look, there's another wreck out there. It's kind of clouded up right now because we don't see it, but you barely see bits of it. Yeah, there's a couple secrets right around here that we'll check out next episode. We have the wreck there, we have a wreck there. Wrecks are great places to find stuff. Oh, are they nice. They'll have lockers, they'll have parts you can deconstruct both now and later when you get a better deconstruct tool. You know, this game calls that handy dandy thing in my hand the Omni tool, I think it is. If you're familiar with No Man's Sky, that's your multi-tool. So, yeah. Alright, so we need to build a heater. I'm going to put the heaters over here. Let's see here. We need the silicon. Whoops. Which, you know what? Let's put the food away. Oh, wait, wrong one. And I just dropped that one. I don't want to drop the food. That's because I was down here. I clicked the arrow instead. By the way, stuff you drop on the ground will stay there forever, as far as I've seen. So, just know that. Alright, so we come over here. We're going to build our heater. Now, we will want multiples of all of these, but just wanted to get one each up to show you things here. Here we go. There's our heater. Putting out 0.3 pk a second of heat. Uses full kilowatt of energy. So, we have to pay attention to that. Now we look. We have all three of them going, and we're clicking along on the TI. So we have that. We need the progress screen though. Which we haven't got. Ooh, we just learned our new backpack though. What do we need for it? Iron, silicon, titanium. Iron. Silicon. You know what? I'm going to have to use this iron to make another chest though. I need someplace to put this iridium. We also need... Oh, we don't have any water. Ooh, better make some. Gonna eat a food. We need to make some water. There we go. Put one of those back in here. Go! Alright, so we're going to need iron and titanium, right? No, I got one iron there. Let's go find a titanium so we make our new backpack. Have even more room. There's one right there. Get that backpack. Backpack 2. Oh, look at that. Another row of backpack, baby. It might not seem important, but it is. Alright. So, let's drink. So we've got everything except for progress screen and food grower, which if we look, progress screen, waiting. Food grower, waiting. So we're going to want more of the vegetubes, the heaters, the drills, and consequently, power. Because if we look, we've got 2.65. Even if I just make one more of each, that's 1.5, coming up on 2. we're going to need more power soon. So what I will do between now and next episode is we will go ahead and do some more gathering and get a couple more of the turbines, the drill, the heater, and the vegetube up. We've got one more seed, so we can do one more vegetube. Then we'll have to find some more seeds, which are very easy to find around in boxes, in the wrecked ships, stuff like that. Ooh, we can make windows. These are cool. But and that way we can get our progression going, get our progress screen. We're not doing too bad. We're at 430 Ti, pressure's up there, heat, oxygen is cooking some. We've got our base, initial storage. Cannot wait until we get to where we know the lockers. Much bigger storage. We can build a second story on this too. Later on we'll learn a ladder. If we wanted, we just put an outside stairs to get up to another level. But yeah, this is Planet Crafter. We have a mission. We must progress the terraformation to pay off our debt to society. And yeah, your first goal is blue sky. It goes blue sky, then you start getting moisture and rain. Build the way up. By the time we're done, we will have trees, flowers, grass, animals, rain. And this place will be all pretty and green, blue sky. But all that'll be next episode. For now, I want to thank you very much for watching. I ask if you enjoyed what you saw, please hit that like button. It helps get the content out to the more people, pushes it out there to the algorithm, and well, YouTube's algorithm is a pain. It's picky. So I definitely, all the likes you can would help a lot. Leave a comment. Let me know what you think of the series. Whether you like it. Let's hit that save. What you think? Have you played Planet Crafter? Is it something you'd like to play? I can tell you now, with all the updates they've done, they had a Moons update that was free. Prime is not the only planet. There are 2 other planets that you can try. Selena is a basically hard difficulty. And then there's an ocean moon that your goal is more, as your terraforming goes, the water recedes and the islands rise up and you have land. And I've not played that one. There's also 2 DLC planets. The first DLC was Humble. I've played that one. It's a totally different challenge, but still terraforming it all up. Toxicity is the new one. I have not done that one yet, but with that one, your terraforming bit is clearing the air of all the toxic hazards and such. But this season, our main focus is on this planet, Prime. From here, if everybody likes what we're doing, we may do a season 2 on Selena, and then a season 3 on Oceanus, on Aqueous rather, the ocean planet. But we'll see. We will have, from going forward now, this is Planet Crafter will be airing on Fridays. For those of you who are wondering, to replace our now completed 7 Days to Die series, we'll be doing a Space Engineer Scrapyard series on Tuesdays. So I look forward to doing that. I love Space Engineers. So we've got our Space Engineers on Fridays. Planet Crafter will be Tuesdays. We'll be having our normal Survival Saturday live streams on Saturdays. So If you want to know when all that content's going to be coming out, please hit that subscribe button. We will hit our 1-year anniversary with YouTube at the end of July. We're sitting at 46 subscribers. I'd love to hit 50 by that anniversary. So we got a couple months. I think we can do it. If you hit subscribe, be sure to hit that notification bell so you're notified, hopefully, when the next content comes out. So episode 2, we will, between episodes, I'll get a couple more things going. Episode 2, we're going to do some exploring. There's a secret out that way I want to show you. Little secret right along that wall over there. And maybe we'll check out that ship behind us. Check out the wreck. See what we can find of use there. Maybe uncover a couple secrets. Yes, there is actually some sort of storyline to this. And there are secrets and little bits of lore hidden all over this planet. It's going to be fun finding the stuff. But that's for next episode. Until then, take care, and we will see you on the flip side.